Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review. Today I'm taking another flying aircraft from FlightSim.to. This is the DRUINE D5 Turbi. So in 1950s, Roger DRUINE created the D5 Turbi. It's a turbulent two-seater. Intended for amateur construction, the Turbi is an extrapolation of the single-seater D31 turbulent. Two-seater aircraft is a wood canvas construction, lower wing cantilever monoplane with fixed gear, a landing gear, and skid at the rear. Actually, this one's got a wheel, I notice. Pilot and passenger located in tandem, respectively in the rear and front seats in an open cockpit, as you can see. This version is a reproduction of the plane built according to the plans created by Roger DRUINE, which he was the co-owner. So this is meant for amateur construction. Some modifications have been made to the original plans, in particular shapes and rudder and engine covers, which make the unique model. Well, look, go and have a closer look. You can see the textures are not... well, that goes fast camera. There's not much to it. It's fairly matte colour. Look, somebody's made a pretty good model to start off with, but I think they need texture work because there's obviously not much to it. Now this is actually a 1.0 I'm actually trying at the moment, and normally I try a bunch of aircraft that are freeware aircraft that are pretty good usually. This has got some good stuff about it, but it's nowhere near finished. But well, I'll give it a try and I'll show you what I've come across. So, put the battery on. You can actually turn the avionics on, which is pretty cool. There you go. So you've actually got your avionics. Put the fuel pump on. Open up the fuel switch and get the thing started. There we go. Fairly quiet. I'd say it's using default Microsoft sounds. I haven't actually checked that. We have a elevator, pitch, trim, and positioning indicator. I'm in the middle. No, I'm at 0.6 down. That's my center on my controls. All right, you got your throttle. Good. Now, pilot-wise, he has his hand on the stick. It moves, but his hand doesn't. Same with the throttle. No. Okay. So, outside stuff doesn't. Turning, our rear wheel does turn, and we do not want to go too fast. This thing will tip over. Now, I don't think this is actually ready for release. I think this is a test, and it probably should be a beta version, so a 0 point something. But this is actually released as 1.0. The reason why I say that is flight model needs some serious work. I took it for a flight, and it becomes uncontrollable. Let's see if we can replicate that again. Somebody's flying around nice and fast. Alright, this is the other views. Actually, that's it. You've just got the co-pilot's seat, and that's all we can do. So, we can press spacebar to go up and down. You can see there the hours thing is going up. Mine's got at least 1 point something on it, or 1/10 on it. So, basically, I've done one other flight. Look. It's a good start, much better than what I could build, but you're going to need to do some extra texture stuff on it. It is very plain looking. Maybe some other people can release some textures. Modeling, look, they've done an okay job. Sounds wise, sounds like a default aircraft. Alright, looking out to the right, somebody's nosing it in, looking out the left. And we do have sounds as we move. Alright. We don't have flaps on this thing. What I have noticed, can we actually stop? Alright. I have noticed that when I pull back on the stick, it digs into the ground. When I push nose down, I can actually balance it. So there is some artificial lift on the rear tail. I can actually flip this on its nose and all the way over by pushing down on the stick. So something is wrong with the way that they've done the flight model. But I do show off freeware aircraft that is available in the flight sim, so let's see if we can actually take off and actually get this to land again. Alright, I'm full stick. RPMs climbing to the 2500. Nose down a bit, get the tail up. Alright, I am blowing purple smoke. Alright, we're up. And wow, we are up. Let's get that trim back out. Now, I didn't turn any lights on, but I am blowing this white and purple smoke for some reason. So I don't know if that's meant to be imitating engine smoke, but for some reason it's going out to the top right. I don't even have an engine exhaust out there. It looks like it's at the front. Meant to be those 4 little pipes down there, I'm guessing. So I press the L on my keyboard and I can actually turn that off. Press it again, turns it on. Press it again, turns it off. I do not know why it does that. I'm also having trouble getting this thing to fly level. It wants to climb. So flight level, those rear controls, let's back it off a bit. Those rear controls that lift the plane and lower it are really hard to control. Also noticed that, okay, at the moment it's behaving. But previously I was able to throw this thing around like a UFO, just spinning out of control. Controls all seem to work. Fuses. Fuel. Pressure is that pressure? It's fairly low. Is that my fuel gauge? No, it's PSI. Okay. Now it keeps trimming up. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll take it back to full. Don't want to hit back on the stick. Wow, look at it shaking around. Almost like it gets over speed. Having to back that off. Try and get back around to that runway. When we look left, it also doesn't come back to the center. You've actually got to center it yourself. So there's no instant look left or right. It actually locks it in place. Okay, there we go. We've found something and it's going nuts. I'm full control off, and for some reason it's just gone nuts. So this is what I had happen before, and I do not know why. I actually backed off from full. We're now over 200 knots. So if I pull it backwards, we now do this. You can hear it slowing down. And I push forward. Oh my god. You'd be sick then, wouldn't you? So no throttle. Let's get some more speed back up. Wow. So there is definitely something wrong with the flight model in this aircraft. Once you get over a certain speed, rather than braking, it just goes nuts. And that's going to do it again. It's over 200 knots and I'm no throttle. For some reason I'm going flat out. And pull back up. And plummet into the ground. So, and look at this, I can't actually sit on the ground either. But I may be able to lift it up. Nope. Something's wrong with the aircraft. So, in my opinion, I don't think this is ready for release. They need to fix that. I can actually lift the plane and flip it over just by pushing forward. And there you go, it actually falls under the ground. Again, put it down, lift up. Oh, now you don't want to. Oh, good. No, there we go. My front wheels are buried, aren't they? Can we take off? Yeah, I don't think this one's ready for release. I did want to show it. It is on flightsim.to. I will put a link in the description. If the developer does see this, please fix your aircraft. Maybe add some extra livery, something with a little more. I can't even take off there because it's grounding the back wheel. Oh, there we go. Yeah, something is seriously wrong with this aircraft's flight model. There we go. We're up. Yep. No. Yep. No. Oh my god. And building. Oh, we went through the chimney. Wow. Thanks for watching. I tried it. I don't like it. It needs work. It'll be going out of my folder very soon. We'll keep an eye on see if they actually increase development and fix it, because look, it has promise. Gonna need to do some extra work. Thanks for watching. See if I can go land it. Cheers. Now it wants to behave. Maybe don't get it over 160. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.